You don't do the vampire thing when you walk outside, like,
Oh.
because you've actually
Uh-huh.
had the light.
Let's see what this is.
You don't do the vampire thing when you walk outside, like,
Oh.
because you've actually.
Well, hello,
light.
guys. So sorry about that. We had a little bit of a technical difficulty
You don't
there,
do the
but
vampire thing
my
when you walk
name
outside.
is Emily
Because you've
Oxford,
actually.
here to give
It's
you
on a
all
loop.
things Denton weather, Denton events, and we are here with Miss Lucinda Breeding, Denton Record-Chronicle's Oracle of Information over here. How are you doing today?
I'm doing really good. How are you?
I'm doing very good. Had a little rough start there with
I
those
know.
technical
Hey.
difficulties.
With this many buttons, it's amazing things go as well as they do so often.
Yes,
And that's what I
ma'am.
say with any kind of computing because I'm sort of useless with it. So
I feel like I am a little bit too, but you know, you just got to roll with the punches.
I can handle a keyboard, but all that over there, I would
You're
mess
like,
something
what's
up.
going
Yeah.
on over here? All right, well, what are we going to be talking about today?
Yes. Hey, everybody. Fair and rodeo time is here. This is, I plugged this a little bit the last time I was here, but it is fair and rodeo time. It is a great 2 weeks of activities, music, carnival, rodeo stuff for all ages. And it starts on Friday night.
Okay.
And I'm going to kind of give you the rundown here. I'm going to just tell everybody the schedule. Fair and rodeo hours are 6 p.m. to 1 a.m. on August 18th, which is this week.
Okay.
And then again, August 25th.
Okay.
1 p.m. to 1 a.m., so a good 12-hour stretch for you to have a good time there on August 19th and 26th. And then 1 p.m. to 11 p.m. on August 20th, and then 6 p.m. to midnight on August 21st through 24th. And really, all you got to do is get on to Denton Record-Chronicle, DentonRC.com, and look on every day's calendar, and we will have the rodeo information for you there. Coming up this week, the cover of Denton Time, our Thursday entertainment and lifestyle section. Our very own Matt Kreider, who works on our copy desk, he got an interview with Ryan Bingham.
Oh, how fun!
Yeah. So,
How fun.
And if those of you who are really big music fans and
Oh,
have
yes.
followed our, our coverage on the rodeo before, Matt Kreider is the copy editor who also got to interview Charlie Daniels.
Oh, how fun.
So I don't want to give anything away, but it's a good piece. And if you love Ryan Bingham or you're just now hearing about him and you want to know more, take a look at Thursday's Denton Time for that good stuff about Ryan Bingham and a full rodeo and fair schedule, all that good stuff. And I think it's really affordable too. You can spend $100 for a pass. Like if you just want to be able to go to everything every day,
Right.
both weeks of the fair and rodeo, it's $100. But you know, if you just want to go one night, you want to go one day, some days are $20 and then some days are $15.
Now, so does this $100 give you access to all the shows,
Yes.
all of the rodeo events,
Yes.
all of the shows, everything?
That's my understanding.
Wow,
Yes,
that's
yeah.
a really good deal for
Yeah.
$100.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's a really good thing to remember. Oh, I almost forgot. I know I didn't mention this to you. Another thing that's going to be on the cover of Denton Time this week is some information from University of North Texas astronomy folks
Okay.
about the eclipse that's coming up.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
right.
So check out our cover for that. If you have questions about the eclipse, want to get some good trivia, that's the place to look.
All right.
This week, this Thursday. And last but not least, Denton Community Theater is closing its run of Bonnie and Clyde. I really feel like this is a musical that will really appeal to music fans who maybe don't always love musicals because it is a rockabilly gospel country score.
Funky, just fun.
And it's the way this show's been directed by Daniel Brandt Gahn. It's really dusty and very Texas, and just the script is really, I think, very Texas. It's got
Have you
that-
gone to see it?
I have seen rehearsal of it. So I
Okay,
haven't
I
gotten to see
gotcha.
it yet, but the two leads are really, really quite good. Alex Peters and Anna Pena are have great chemistry. So check it out. I will warn folks that they do use some live fire on stage, and when I say fire, I
Wow.
mean shooting guns that have blank bullets.
Okay, gotcha.
So if you startle easy, just know that you're going to hear some really loud noises, a lot of the gunshot, and yet it's Bonnie and Clyde.
Right. So what else can you expect?
You're going to hear some gunfire.
It wouldn't be Bonnie and Clyde without a
Yeah.
little bit of a get on your edge, gun shooting up in the air type stuff.
And I think another cool thing about Bonnie and Clyde and Denton Community Theater opening this show last week is that it almost coincides with the regional premiere of the Warren Beatty Faye Dunaway film 50 years ago at the Campus Theater.
So it's lined up perfectly.
Yeah, I think it actually premiered in September, but still seasonally. It's just really kind of a cool thing. And of course, if you've been in Denton County any amount of time, you know that two Denton County banks were robbed by this posse. So
I did not know this.
Yeah. The I think Farmer Merchants Bank in Pilot Point, and then the bank in Ponder.
Wow.
So it's just it's kind of cool to see a musical and see
Interesting.
so much of Dallas and Texas
Come
in
to
it.
life with
Yes.
it. Absolutely. So this is the last weekend that they'll be having this show.
Yes, they have performances 7:30 p.m. on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night.
Okay. So great date night.
And then they have a matinee at 2 p.m. on Sunday. And tickets run from like $10 for kids to about $22 for adults. And you can really conveniently buy those tickets online at dentoncommunitytheater.com.
Okay.
And I don't know, it's just a really, really good, entertaining weekend, and all the eclipse stuff coming up.
It's a lot to look forward to.
Yes, and yes, the UNT Observatory is going to be having an event on the eclipse from 11:30 until about 2:30. They're going to have it open from 11:30 in the morning until 2:30, and the first 200 people to show up will actually get the eclipse viewing glasses.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's $3 a person, so it's super affordable.
Right.
And it's a really cool deal because you can look through the telescopes, and they also have a very particular telescope that filters out some of the light and really kind of lets you see not just the surface of the sun and some of the gases and spots on the sun, but you can also, if you look closely, see the the mountains and craters on the moon. So I think that's really affordable.
Absolutely.
And there's a big field you can park in. So check them out. And that, like I said, that'll all be in Thursday's Denton time. But man, right in time for school to start. There is plenty to do in Denton with the kids.
And everybody's coming back to Denton. We have colleges starting soon. So I'm sure that I know every year the Denton Fair and Rodeo is just jammed packed with people excited. I know I'm always excited for it because I'm a huge Texas country fan.
Oh, yeah.
And so, Ryan, being, anybody, Josh Abbott Band will be there.
Yeah, Josh Abbott Band, that's correct.
I love going out there, and, there's not much room to dance, but you got to find a little spot to get out there and two-step some.
You can go out there and just kind of bob your head if you feel a little too sardined in there. Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's a great time, and I think the Fair and Rodeo Association, or the Fair Association, does a really wonderful service in keeping the fair and rodeo really affordable.
Absolutely. I would agree with that for sure. So do we know anything in the works for what's going to be coming up next at the theater by chance?
Oh, well, I'm kind of blanking out on that. But yes, there's a lot coming up.
Okay.
There's a show coming up. And also, Denton Community Theater, they're already marketing their auditions for Heathers, the musical.
Ooh.
And if you don't know what we're talking about, go to imdb.com, type in Heathers. It was sort of a cult movie in the early 90s.
Wow.
I've lived so long now that I'm forgetting when all this stuff happened. But there's a musical adaptation of Heathers. It's sort of a dark comedy about high school and the social lives of high school girls named Heather.
I've actually heard of it. I haven't seen it, but I have. But it sounds like it's going to be very interesting.
I think the auditions are actually in January. I could be wrong about that. Don't take my word for it. But they are already letting people know they're doing this show, and I think they're really expecting to get a pretty big turnout, like they did for Rocky Horror, the Rocky Horror Show. So so there's stuff coming up. Brace yourselves, buckle up.
All right, end of August. Yeah. End of August leads right into the fall. Everybody's excited. We have the Denton Fair and Rodeo. There's shows. Football season will be starting. So many things for people. This is probably my favorite time to be living in Denton. I love Denton year-round, but I love Oktoberfest. I love football season. I love the shows that get put on, the rodeo, Christmas here. Yeah. Everything that goes on here.
Fall is my favorite time of year, but I just feel like it's especially meaningful in Denton because there are so many celebrations. You can really tell that people who live here, they want to get together and celebrate the town and see one another and have a good time with music and beer.
There's always got to be beer whenever it's in Denton, which is not a bad thing. I think it's actually a great thing.
Y'all have the beer show.
You know, it makes you proud to be a Dentonite.
Yeah.
Very much proud for that. Well, anything else that we have to talk about today, Miss Lucinda?
No, I feel like I've opened the fire hose on everybody.
All right, guys. Well, you heard it here with Miss Lucinda Breeding. Thank you so much for coming out and joining us. Guys, remember, you can tune in every Monday at 2 o'clock to get the oracles of information from the Denton Record-Chronicle. Visit DentonRC.com or stop by the Discover Denton Welcome Center to read that hard copy for yourself. Have a great rest of your week, guys. Thank you so much.